My name is Wim Taal. I'm the General Secretary of FEMA, the Federal European Motorcyclist Associations, of which SMC Sweden is a member, of course. Today we're in Germany, in Bad Homburg, where we just finished our spring meeting with all the members of the FEMA and with a number of guests, of course, from all over Europe. We discussed all the issues that I think are important for motorcyclists. What we did a couple of weeks ago, we published a manifesto together with the European motorcyclist manufacturers and with the FIM, the sports body in motorcycling. And we presented that manifesto so that our national member organizations could actually approach the candidates for the European Parliament. And some of them, including SMC Sweden, have done quite a good job, because if you don't approach those new candidates for the European Parliament, you will get people into the European Parliament without any knowledge of motorcycling. And that's where we play a big role. And today that was confirmed that actually a number of our organizations could reach out to those members of European Parliament, and they actually could educate them.
Great.
I think some productive decisions were made on an agenda which was very detailed. And overall, if you have an impression, we're actually moving forward, massively coalescing and powerful riders' rights organisations, the riders' groups through FEMA, and also the partnership with FIM now, which I think in the coming years will help to really shift the dial when it comes to how motorcycling is regarded as part of transport.
Important to show that there's a good understanding also between us here working together.
Yeah.
Right.
So what is happening is the FEMA will get access to the global advocate of motorcycling within the FIM. That means we will have access to I would say, professors in law, in traffic law. There's a lot of technical expertise. There's a whole setup behind, and for FEMA members, this means that there's free access to this. So, I mean, for the normal rider on the street, like the members in Sweden, which I also represent, I mean, we will get so much knowledge, and that is in the negotiations we have on a national level with our road department. We will have knowledge a lot. So this is really good news.
It's very exciting to be here and meeting everybody and learning, because this is our first meeting in FEMA as we took over in February in Norway. So, but I see we have a lot to learn and many exciting things coming forward, and we are excited to be here and do the job. What they decide in EU in Brussels, it will come to our country as well, and we have to be there where they decide things. So we are up front.
It's technical inspection and also the road maintenance. So we see that it's a little bit going worse and worse, and it's the same logic. The state has to maintain the roads and we maintain our bikes.
This is logical.
I like to be together with all these friends from all over Europe, because Europe is our future, and Europe is very important for us motorcyclists.
It is very important for Iceland to be a part of this, of the FEMA, because there we get the news and the reactions to everything which is bound to happen, which eventually will take place in Iceland, even though we're not in the European Union.
Of the meetings this year, had a nice meeting with a lot of impressions, and I'm happy to visit next year the spring meeting in Sweden.
Well, as we just joined FEMA in February, it was the first meeting that I could attend live, and it was a whole new experience to see those people in real size, not only on screen. And a few things that I can take with me are how other societies work and how we can learn from each other. It was very interesting to listen to what others do and how they work, and as we are rather small and hopefully still growing, I hope we can benefit from all this knowledge.
But I think actually that's one of the strengths, you know, the fact that we come from different countries with different backgrounds, with different cultures, there's always something to learn. And we had good discussions today, and I also agree with Thomas, you know, that to listen to what the others do and what results they have got from what they've been doing, you know, I think that's very inspiring. And I made several notes, you know, that this is something we should consider, and this is something we need to try, and you know.
It's also nice to find out how people and bikers in special react in different countries. Because I had a brief view at the video that was presented, and the main message there is, oh, we take our bikes for recreation, hobby, and we just relax on the bike. And if you tell these to Austrian authorities, they think, okay, biking is just a hobby. There's no problem taking the bikes away. Keep your cars, because you will need them, but you don't need the bikes.
Start playing golf instead.
So we have to be very careful with what we say to what authority in which country.